So, of course, by the time I had a chance to record something, it decided to rain, and I can hear the thunder brewing in the distance. So, we'll see if I can get through something before getting totally drowned out by the claps of thunder and escalating rain noises. So, anyway, topic of this video, as you could probably tell from the title, I want to talk a little bit about Haslabs. So, I don't collect Marvel Legends, but I have been following this Marvel Legends Haslab. I'm going to call it a fiasco. Um, Now, I'd rather, maybe this says something about me, but I've enjoyed watching the drama unfold. So we have on one camp folks who were, at least up until Friday or Saturday, really trying to get people amped up to back this Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider car. And they were saying things along the lines of, well, when you add all the tiers in and you add the Robbie Reyes figure in, it does equal up, it does reach that value of $350. Here comes that rain. Then you had another camp saying, well, you got to look at the base offering, and this base offering doesn't quite reach that $350 price tag. So I'm not actually going to weigh in on this, since I do have thoughts, but Marvel Legends isn't my lane. I kind of track along with all the various lines, even if I'm not collecting them, because I am interested in the hobby at large, not just what I'm into. And obviously G.I. Joe, since that's what most of my videos are about. Anyway, but I do have some commentary about Haslabs as a whole, right? So I guess as I'm going through this, I will kind of reveal a little bit about my thoughts on this Robbie Reyes Haslab. So just to throw it out there, I just don't want to talk a lot about that specifically because it's not really the point here. I do think that that base offering is not a $350 value. So here's where I'm going. I am hopeful for future Haslabs. And my thinking is Hasbro is likely to keep pushing the bar, right? If we're going to give them $350 for a car and one figure, that's not a good sign for the future. Because I would like to maybe see something cool from Hasbro. It's unlikely. I would like to see a cool Star Wars The Black Series Haslab one of these days. The Rancor, that thing was, I don't even, we've heard it all before. And then that Reva's lightsaber, I still can't wrap my head around what they might have been thinking with that one. Well, I have some ideas, but it's not the point of the video. So there's a part of me that thinks, is the team ever going to get it together? Is there ever going to be a good Black Series Haslab? I don't know. Though I would like to see one, I'm not counting on it. But the success of the His Tank, that was great. To my way of thinking, and everybody has the right to their own opinion, that base offering was worth the $299 price tag. Maybe. I mean, Hasbro's going to make their money. It's a big tank. It had some, before you get to any of the tiers or the early bird special, whatever. That was a brand new sculpted figure. It was a big tank. It had the lights, yada yada. I think it had more value in its base offering than the Ghost Rider Charger, right? Even that $300 price tag, though, to my mind, is pushing it for the base offering. So here's where I'm going with this. I could see people paying that $350 for that Robbie Reyes car. And then we fast forward another year and it's, late 2023 We're all getting our His tanks. Everybody's happy with their His tank, hopefully. And then they drop the next G.I. Joe classified Haslab. And it's a vamp, just hypothetically here, with maybe something that it tows, and now the price is $400. And now we have G.I. Joe collectors out here saying, oh, well, it's a vamp, it comes with clutch, it looks awesome, it comes with the missile system, or a HAL. To me, for my shelf, this is totally worth $400. I'm going to go out there. And also, if we get the unlocked tiers, which we don't even know what they're going to be, but if we get the unlocked tiers, now it's definitely going to be worth $400. And plus, we'll be able to sell it piecemeal in the aftermarket and make our money back plus some, yada yada. I don't want us to start going down that road, guys. For example, if they gave us a vamp with something that it tows and maybe clutch for the base offering in the next Haslab, and again, I'm not saying I know that's what's going to be, I'm just using an example, and I'm using a vamp because I feel like in G.I. Joe it's the closest to that car. Something like that should be a few $100 tops. Keep it at that few $100 level, because people, you know, times are tough. People don't really have, a lot of people that is, don't really have $350, $400 to spend on a collectible. I mean, people do have it, but a lot of people don't. Not that long ago, and it's probably still true, a huge percentage of Americans couldn't even afford like a $400 unexpected expense, right? So you're pricing a lot of your customers out of the market with this. So to get to the point here, I always want collectors to get what they want for their shelves. But I also think collectors need to speak to Hasbro and to the toy companies with your wallet. If you're telling them that you'll pay any price to get that thing on your shelf, they're going to keep raising the price. If you're telling them instead that there's a limit to how much you'll pay to get something on your shelf, that it's my belief that they would have to price accordingly to what their market can sustain. So that's really the only thing I wanted to talk about today. That said, I've had a lot of thoughts this week about a variety of topics. About my channel here was one, other things about collecting, a whole slew of stuff. But I'm just going to keep this simple. I'm going to keep it one topic. And I'll see you in the next video. Like this if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more. All right. Thanks, everybody.